homicide. None of my niggas scared to shoot. All my niggas down the route, be ready when we spit at you. We gon' be so close at 9, set me off that 45. Something we call homicide. Set me off the 45. Something we call homicide. None of my niggas scared to shoot. All my niggas down the route, be ready when we spit at you. We gon' be so close at 9, set me off that 45. Something we call homicide. It was on a Saturday, I was smoking that Mary J. Hit some weed off in my system. Know this nigga bout to pay me all my cheese. If he don't, I'ma break his knees. Beat him down to the ground because he did not pay my cheese. Stop him up just like a bitch. Fucking your car, grab a stick. Beat him down to
January 10th, 2025. Man, the California fires. The California fires. So, they got somebody under arrest now, saying that he started the fire walking around with a blowtorch. Seen another clip on TikTok where a white guy looked like he was off in a construction uniform and he had a blowtorch. So what the fuck is going on? Motherfucker said that it was gonna come out that somebody was setting these fires. And then there's another theory out there that the tunnels were set on fire. They trying to get rid of the tunnels. And that's how all the houses in Hollywood caught on fire. The rich people shit. But where's the wind coming from? They said fires was getting started 30 miles away from other fires. Like, how is this shit even possible? So what the fuck is really going on? Who is all setting these fires? And for fucking what? What evidence are y'all trying to get rid of? Are y'all really trying to get rid of those tunnels? What is this tunnel talk? Are there really tunnels off in California? And they're trying to get rid of those? I mean, ever since the Diddy allegations, ever since Diddy got in trouble, there's been a lot of shit going down. Ever since Cat Williams got on the Shay Shay podcast and said the shit he said, there's been a lot of shit going on. Like a lot of shit. So, what the fuck did these folks actually got going on? They trying to kill people? What? Wait a minute. Let me back it up. I was just watching a video and a lady said something about they trying to make California into an AI city. What the fuck is that? So you burn down your city so you can be able to build a new city. That sounds like some government shit. But that motherfucker burned up in 2-3 days. And I'm not making a joke about that shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? A lot to unpack, man. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot fucking going on. What the old people say back in the day, if you see something, say something. There should be a lot of snitching going on right now about what the fuck going on in California, man. I don't care. You see something, say something. You see something, try to stop the shit. Unless they got a big ass gun. Or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? But other than that, mind your business. There's a lot going on, man. Hell of a lot to unpack. So, first of the year we had the Cybertruck and the New Orleans shit. The second day people came to terms, you know what I'm saying? Like, this might be a psyop. Then we had the dude, Sean Ryan, podcast. He had the bitch on there. Yeah, I'm gonna call her a bitch. I don't care. I I don't know her. I don't know her name. Then he had Sam on there. He talking about how he got the manifesto from a nigga. Oh shit. Blew himself up in the motherfucking Cybertruck. Well, shot himself. I don't know. They said that shit ain't real. And now we got these motherfucking California fires. What's next? What is next? I don't know, man. These California fires are crazy. People coming out. They're saying people, you know what I'm saying, did this shit. A couple people under arrest. Well, they got one person under arrest. I know one person that caused this shit. Don't give a fuck. Not one person caused this shit. This was multiple people. Multiple people. Multiple people. That means a lot. That means a lot. A lot. It's your boy, Faceless One, reporting Internet Damage Report. It's about these fires, man. Shit's going down. Shit is going down.
Following a breaking news alert this Friday morning as it relates to these deadly wildfires. I want you to take a good look at your screen as I give you the latest information provided by Fox News. Fox News reporting an arsonist suspect is detained in connection to a fire in the West Hills of Los Angeles County. This as crews work to battle several other incidents nearby. The Los Angeles Police Department saying they are investigating the Kenneth fire that sparked Thursday afternoon as arson. This after detaining a suspect in the West Hills and Hidden Hills area. A witness saying to Fox News that first responders were quick to the scene as authorities issued mandatory evacuation orders from the area. Take a listen.
I was at a problem around 2:30. I heard about 3 helicopters fly very close to my house, right over my house. My house was shaking. I ran outside, and sure enough, there was fire. And that was the start of it. Ran outside. My dad ran outside. We knew that we had to evacuate immediately. About 5 or 6 minutes later, about 4 more planes showed up. About another helicopter showed up, and about 12 tanker engines showed up. About, I want to say, 25 cop cars showed up. And by then, they told us we had a mandatory evacuation, packed our stuff up as quickly as we could, and we left.
So that was the very latest from a resident there at the scene. The Los Angeles Fire Department saying orders were downgraded to an evacuation warning by Thursday evening. The Ventura County Fire Department says 0% of the fire was contained on Thursday, burning around 960 acres. Again, this just into our live now from Fox Studios on this Friday morning here at 6:05. On the East Coast, learning that the Kenneth fire in West Hills is being investigated as arson. A person has been detained.
This man's walking around and he sees a part of a liquefied, now solidified, melted metal action from this car. Many people are already going to be thinking that would be a pretty hot fire, which it would be. So there must be a forest right nearby that's burnt. Oh, not really. Now, in this book, Where Did the Towers Go? There was a parking lot, and it was, they called the toasted car park, because almost every single car in this parking lot got toasted. And it was near the towers, makes you wonder. But the strange thing is that you'd have images like this, where the outside of the car is toasted, the paint is melted off, but inside plastic and vinyl still is intact. Same thing with this, toasted exterior, but unburnt upholstery, unburnt seatbelt, plastic molding. And it's all about the strangeness of what happened to some of these cars on 9/11. Makes you wonder.
Just when you thought you heard everything that it is you thought you could hear with this California wildfire shit, Then here comes some more shit. So now they're saying that allegedly somebody set these fires. Hold on, let me say that to you again. Now they're saying that allegedly somebody set these fires, and the person that set these fires, they have them in custody. Check this out.
What we know right now is that the incident occurred, started here, and about 30 minutes later, a suspect was detained over Woodland Hills area by citizens. So someone purposely set the Kenneth fire. At this time, that's what we believe.
Now I'm going to ask y'all a question. What do you think? And that's the guy that they locked up for. Look at him. All I can say is right now, shit really looks strange. Really looks strange. So that whole thing, he did. And that's just a question. I don't know. I do know is, if the truth is going to come to light, you can't hide the truth for too long. We're going to find out.
They got your ass. California wildfires arson suspect has been arrested by LAPD after being caught by neighbors lighting bushes on fire amid disaster. Apparently, someone called 911 to report a male attempting to set a fire at the 21700 block of Ibarra Road at around 4:30 p.m. The suspect was arrested and taken to Topanga Station. Now, because of that arrest, the Kenneth fire is now being investigated as an arson case. The Kenneth fire is one of 5 wildfires ravaging LA County, threatening homes near Calabasas and Hidden Hills. Investigators believe the fire may have been purposely set, and it was citizens who helped detain the suspect. According to the district attorney, the penalty for the suspected arsonist could be as high as homicide and could result in life in prison. At the time that I'm reading this article, more than 34,000 acres have been burned in total as wildfires continue to rage across the Los Angeles area. As the multiple wildfires rage on, at least 20 people have been arrested on looting charges and 400 National Guard members have been deployed for traffic control and infrastructure protection. Officials have said almost 180,000 people are under evacuation orders because of all the fires, and thousands have been displaced. Y'all, I knew something was off about these fires, especially since they're happening too early in the season. Now, granted, climate change is a thing, but I had a suspicion that those fires, at least some of them, were man-made, and lo and behold, it looks like I might be right.
We are told by several neighbors here that there was a man riding around on his bicycle with a large blowtorch, apparently attempting to set numerous old Christmas trees on fire, garbage cans with wood debris on fire. He was riding around, and some neighbors that were just being very alert about this, certainly concerned seeing all of the fires in the community. They knew that something was not right here. As he started to ride away, neighbors started to follow him. He eventually made his way up here to this intersection, and that is where a number of neighbors stepped in. Take a listen.
I had been sent a video by my daughter-in-law who lives on the first floor that an arrest was being made with a guy driving on a bicycle with a blowtorch. I didn't see this, but somebody across the street tracked down this guy through the neighborhood he was riding around and either tackled him, and my daughter-in-law called the police, or somebody called the police, called 911, and they sent loads of cop cars out.
And how did your friend intervene?
Apparently, he saw him walking, and a couple of his neighbors did as well. They called the cops right away. Suspicious-looking guy. They all came out of their house. They told him to stay right there. Held him down, stuff like that.
They detained him.
Yeah, they detained him. That's what I heard.
So you guys, I understand you zip-tied him? Is that...
Yeah.
This gentleman, I understand he seemed sort of agitated. Can you describe that?
I mean, it seemed like maybe he was on something or something. He was very like, I can't stop. I'm not putting this down. I'm doing this. And very focused on moving forward with the blowtorch. And we're like, we can't be doing that right now.
So if the wildfires in LA weren't bad enough, they now have video of active arsonists in the city, groups of people who are going around and starting fires to cause destruction, hoping that their crime will be covered up by the wildfire that is spreading. I used to live in Redding, California, which is far north California, but we dealt with this during the Carr Fire. people that were living on the streets, or people that were involved in drugs, or people who were just angry at the government, or had been abused by the wealthy or the system, or had just been disenfranchised whatsoever, would actively commit acts of arson, hoping that the wildfire spread would allow them to get away with their destruction or their insurance scams. So now police are on the ground having to patrol areas that are being evacuated to make sure that there are not arson groups out actively lighting fires with chemicals and other agents in order to cause destruction and spread the fire while they're trying to put it out. It's terrifying. It's crazy that people would be like this. It's heart-wrenching. But you're going to see more of it in the next couple days.
You know what? I'm just going to come out and say it, okay? The fires are being done on purpose, and I hope that enough of you people start to get a clue about what's going on so that you can stop the evil monsters behind this. Okay? Yeah, I said what I said, and I don't care what you think about it. If you want to call me delusional, whatever accusations you want to make, go right ahead. At least somebody's speaking truth around here.
So what I heard them say is the owner of TikTok and Trump got to sit down and talk. I think TikTok CEO was like, let me show you the numbers, Mr. Trump. Since you love to make money, let me show you how TikTok Shop United States bought in $100 million on Black Friday in 24 hours. When he said that, he had Trump full attention. So they getting their money off top. Trump was like, word? $100 million? You did pretty good, my boy. I would imagine Trump said something like, because if it don't make money, it don't make sense. My homeboy was like, now you speaking my language. Let's continue to get to this bag that we've been getting to over here in the TikTok Shop, United States. And we ain't even gonna talk about all the money that the other folks getting paid for just getting views on their videos.
Please stop scrolling. I'm a Los Angeles native. I was raised and I was born and raised in Los Angeles. I've lived all over LA. This is not normal. Okay? This is not normal. They're trying to do something. They're burning down my hometown. If you're laughing about this, fuck you. All my memories. All my fucking memories, my old childhood. These are regular people. You know how many black people live in Los Angeles? Do not make jokes about this. It's stretching it all over. They're burning down LA. Fuck you guys if you're laughing about this. Fuck you.
We have some major breaking news right now. A new fire has now broken out in California. I believe this is number 5 or number 6. It has just broken out. It's a massive fire. It's about 20 acres. New fire's location is at the 101 freeway and Valley Circle. If you know where that is, if you live near there, you may be soon under evacuation orders. It may be time to prepare for you to leave. Now, this fire literally just broke out. It's growing fast, growing rapidly. It's about 19-20 acres right now. This one is moving faster than the one in the Hollywood Hills that we saw last night, and people expect it to grow substantially soon. So once we get more information on evacuations, on warnings, etc., you'll be the first to know. I'll let you know. While the other fires, the Palisades fire is now over 19,000 acres burned, still 0% containment. The Sunset fire, which is the Hollywood Hills fire, is also 0% containment, as is the Eaton fire. As we get more information, I will provide it to you. As always, be sure to follow along to be the first to know. Much more to come soon. And say a prayer for California, please.
What the fuck is going on with these news reporters in LA reporting on this fire? Like, this fire is very, like, tragic and serious. Like, it's gone from, like, 400 acres to, like, 11,000 acres within, like, a very short span of time. But then you have these news anchors out there who are seeing people, like, evacuating, and they're running up to them with microphones. Like, oh my God, is your home in this? Like, yeah, nigga, they're running from the fire. I'm so confused. Like, I just saw a news reporter just running up to people who had horses. And they're like, are these your horses? Like, how many horses have you freed? There is, like, embers, like, actual fire around the horses, around the people. And they're trying to escape the fire. And they have a microphone and a camera in their face. What the fuck? Does that not feel like dystopic as fuck? Like, what the hell? I think it was the same news reporter. It might be a different one. Just ran up to this man who was on his bike trying to get out. I think he was in his house and didn't realize how bad it was. The fire was literally like about to touch his house. And the man's running up to him like, are you a homeowner trying to escape? Like, what the fuck is going on? Everybody needs to get the fuck out of there. I don't know why the news reporters are even there. We can see what's going on. They could use the helicopters. Why do we have people in the middle of the fire? Hello?
This is what Joe Rogan said about what a firefighter told him about the future of LA fires. And this was 6 months ago.
Factor, I talked to this guy who was a fire guy for the fire department. He said it's just going to be a matter of time. There's going to be one day where a fire hits LA and the wind is the right way and we're not going to be able to stop it. It's just going to burn right through to the ocean. He goes, it's just a matter of time. We all know it. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I go, the whole city? He goes, the whole city.
The whole city.
When those big fires get going, there's not a damn thing. Like what happened in Malibu a few years back?
And did you guys see this? Talking about the fire hydrants are running dry? And on top of that, insurance companies started canceling people's fire insurance policy in LA months prior to these fires. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Cause I don't know about you, but I'm feeling like there's something really, really fishy going on. And lately I've been seeing people getting on the governor of California's head. A lot of people are saying that it's due to his incompetence. So yeah, let me know what y'all think.
So President Donald John Trump, I recall watching this video a few different times, and I recall liberals trying to make fun of him because that's all y'all do because you're so immature. All y'all want to do is make fun of the man and pick fun at everything that he does and says. He told us that there's a big faucet somewhere in Northern California and the water is turned off or turned to a drip in order to protect the smelt fish, and therefore our forests and our people in California are not getting the water that they need. He also said something about not being able to rake the forest floor because of some ecosystem regulations, some environmental regulations. He told us that if we prioritized American citizens over the smelt fish, and if we prioritized American citizens over whoever decided that raking the forest floor is bad for the forest, then we wouldn't be dealing with what we're dealing with now. That's what the president said months ago. But y'all was too busy making fun of him because that's all y'all do. All you do is want to pick apart what this man says. All y'all want to do is make fun of all of his ideas. And he's on to something. He's always on to something. But y'all would rather just try to bully him. And my heart really does go out to everybody in California who's watched your entire lives go up in flames. Because I remember on September 27th at 4:27 a.m., I will never forget that, looking out the window and seeing my car up in flames. And as a nomad, that car was my home. That car was my office. That car was my best friend. That car was the first vehicle I ever purchased off the lot. That car had all my, a whole lot of my life in it that went up in flames in that moment. So I could only imagine, it was just a car. It was just a car. So I could only imagine it being multiple cars in a home, your children's photographs, your grandparents' ashes, your pets, your chickens and other farm animals. You know, we just don't know what people have lost, but my heart goes out to them. Because I just remember all too well what it feels like to watch everything that you have go up in flames.
I've been receiving messages from people who believe that the wildfires in California have a deeper reasoning behind it than what we're being told. Swiftly, if you haven't heard, Southern California is going through intense wildfires that have forced over 30,000 civilians to evacuate, as well as caused massive damage to properties and wildlife. Suspiciously, only a few months prior to all this, insurance companies conveniently dropped fire coverage from homes in California, meaning that most of this damage won't be covered at all. And just last year, a bill was signed that cut the budget of fire departments in California, which is really strange when we consider how often wildfires happen there. This has all led to some very interesting theories. While some people believe that this has something to do with the orbs and drones people have been seeing, others theorize that the fires serve a purpose in destroying evidence of some sort of secret illegal activities that were taking place in the Californian area. Now, those are obviously just theories and speculation, but I do have a very interesting clip of what appears to be some sort of orb or UFO flying right over the fires on live TV. I want you to check it out and let me know what you think about all this.
Well, there you have it. Sound like somebody's trying to get rid of the people in America. All this shit going on in the last 10 days is crazy. What is 10 days? Is it 10 days? Today the 10th, right? Yeah. 10 days. All this going down. Going down. Anyways. Y'all be safe out there now. Get together. Get with your peoples. If you see something, report it. You're not a snitch. There's a lot of shit going on. You rather save lives than watch people die? I'm just saying. Anyways, it's your boy, Faceless One, Internet Damage Report. What the hell the world's come to? Y'all be safe. Like and subscribe to my channel. Please. Don't just watch me, man. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, my friend. Yes, my friend. Like and subscribe. Have a good day.